Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic mod Monday. Today we have residential buildings, airplanes, and electrical infrastructure. Right, a couple of amazing mods were released. We're gonna cover them in detail, but definitely high quality mods released. Around 25, I believe, 20 to 25 mods released in the last 7 days on the lower side, but again, quality is there. Apteka 2-in-1 by Doping. There's a description in Russian, I believe, and translation is pharmacy. It's convenient. It was conceived, sorry, my bad, as a support for the main hospital, well, for the situations when the main you're gonna have to go and struggle with this as I am. Link in description of the video, but this is the hospital, and hospital looks like it's just different ones, just different color schemes on them, but small clinics, let's call it. No vehicles. Oh wait, there is emergency ambulances, but I don't see the slot, and there's no way of buying them, so I'm gonna assume that this is just a hospital without the ambulances. So maybe emergency build, last minute build, or if you want to have it as a backup and then when the sickness arrives. About the price tag here, you ask? These are very small compared to 32,000 hospital that has enormous capacity, 90 wow, okay, I wanted to say that this is kind of a bit unrealistic, but 40 patients, by the 5 doctors treating 40 patients, that's 8 to 1, I believe. That's quite a lot, 3 to 1 in the hospital itself. I would say that this might be a little bit on a cheaty side regarding the capacities, but still no vehicles, and usually hospitals are not something that you would look into cheating. So if you like the view, how it looks like, definitely something for your Republic. Link in description of the video. W101011 and Embraer ERJ-145. You're a fake news. Oolykee is covering because the same brand airplane just crashed somewhere in the Kazakhstan area. We're having a plane here. All jokes aside, we don't have a lot of planes released in this game, so for all you plane enthusiasts, you have something really nice. I have to say that the color schemes are a little bit on a bright side, too clean, a little bit unrealistic colors, but definitely very nice decals on the planes. You have here American Eagle, then we have the PGA Portugal Airlines ERJ-145, that's with a Brazilian flag on it, and then we have Rio Sul, that would be the Brazilian national, one of the national plane transport agencies, and Sichuan Airlines, and then I'm gonna skip it, the rest of them are repeating. Very beautiful one, very beautiful plane. I don't think we have a lot of these exclusive ones, 50 passengers capacity only. If we go to the price tag on this bad boy, let's check if we can do it over here. Unfortunately, it's not there. It would be right over here. ERJ is $94,000, comparable to similar planes for dollars. And here we go. FO Fokker, right? FO-27 would be 75,000. This one is more expensive, so definitely not a cheaty mod comparable to this older plane. It's more expensive with a similar capacity, passenger capacity. Anyway, more details, link in the description of the video. Jagodjanka and SVETRUCK 16120-38 Forklift. SVETRUCK, the number, years of production 2007 to 2016, meow uwu. Okay, fun. Right, so we have a forklift that looks like it has a 12-ton capacity crop-wise. That is absolutely ginormous. They look quite similar to the vanilla Soviet ones. I'm just gonna go and double check this. Let's sell one of these bad boys and let's buy the Soviet one so we can compare it. No, it's not that similar. It's kind of similar design, but it's not. It's totally different model. You can see that cab and everything doesn't fit perfectly. But the capacity is ginormous, 12 tons for these bad boys. I am not really sure if they can handle this. That's a freaking truckload of stuff. It would be one of those container handling forklifts in the harbors, but definitely on a high side regarding the capacity. If you go and double check similar ones, we have 2.2 HIS. I'm just gonna go and compare these American ones to this one, HIS, I believe. Yeah, it's still so way smaller. 1.8 tons. This is like 5, 6, 7 times the size, so quite the difference. What about the price tag? We're gonna compare that the last, and we have the 24,000. Definitely not on a cheap side. So take that as you wish. Oh, in Sweden is the country of origin, 2007 year when you can actually manufacture it and buy it. Anyway, take that as you wish, link in the description of the video. Gauge Cotom, sorry about butchering the name, and XL dump with rail and claw machines. Now bear in mind that color scheme here, it has nothing to do with this mod. It's due to probably Oolykee having way too many mods and it's leaking these colors through. It's actually quite beautiful color scheme on these forklifts, and this is one of the stars of the show in my book, because this is one of the bottlenecks for our rail infrastructure, garbage rail or waste rail transportation, handling, importing, exporting, loading, unloading. Definitely something that we need. This is the XL dump with rails and claw machines. I am not 100% sure. I'm just gonna read a couple of details there. Cost 32,000, 31,500 rubles, capacity 1,000, train length, vehicle power consumption. There are 2 voltage connections. You don't need to use all 3. Choose either to power with 2 low voltage or 1 high voltage, or don't power directly and put a range 2 substations. The power consumption is at high because the amount of material transferred at one time. Transfer rate is 50% faster than vanilla. There we go. This is what I was looking for. 50% faster than vanilla, and transfers 1 more cargo wagon at a time. Transfers 1 more cargo wagon at a time. I believe when you have 10-15 wagons, it only unloads like 8 or something at a time. This one, I think my understanding that it unloads 1 extra. Could be due to the length, which we're gonna compare now as well. So we should have 1 second. Here we go. So this is the one that we have. That's 39,000 rubles over here compared to 30,000 rubles of this one. They look like they actually are a little bit longer, 1 wagon length longer, which is really interesting. I'm just looking at the layout. I think it seems quite realistic, especially with additional power connections, that are power requirements for this. I'm actually quite liking this. I will be using it because I'm such a big fan of the waste, and if you watch my series you will know what's the problem with the waste transfers and bottlenecks, hard-coded bottlenecks of the waste management in this game. But anyway, something really beautiful, something that I'm really looking forward to using on my Let's Plays. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see how that works. Definitely big thumbs up for me, even though it's a little bit more on affordable side compared to 40,000 rubles versus 30,000 for the something that has 1/4 capacity. 1/3 capacity, my bad, 1/3 capacity. Definitely something that I consider to have a big thumbs up, and thank you for addressing this problem of the game. Anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. Gauge Cotom and the medium warehouse with rails, a medium warehouse that has 2 rail connections and 2 loading unloading stations for trucks, 12 factory connections, station length 93 meters, what am I, German? Storage 1,250 tons. Well, I have a German last name, but right, anyway, cost of materials and then the storage described there, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so again, if you zoom out, you can see that it's changing color schemes. That means only one thing, that Oolykee is again mods and textures are causing this problem. Sorry about that. It's a really nice black square warehouse, a little bit darker than you can see it here. Link in description of video, please go and check it out if you're interested in something like this. But this looks like a beautiful modern square box, exactly what we need in our Republics. Okay, let's go and check out the price tag of this bad boy. We have the medium warehouse with rails. It says here 1,000 tons of crops, 38,000 rubles. Vanilla again is half that, 17,000 rubles. So this is absolutely realistic compared to this vanilla, but we do have other ROBS warehouses that are a little bit more expensive. Again, quite realistic, not a cheaty mode whatsoever. For more details, link in description of the video. 1950s residential building pack by Jutland, set of buildings based on Świerczewskiego 84, Wrocław, Poland. Sorry for butchering this, with various heights, 3 and 4 stories, easy to connect, contains 2 LT, 2 U corners, 4 row residential, 2 gates, no collisions. Okay, so if you're following this channel, as you should, subscribe and like if you didn't by now, you will know that I'm a big fan of residential buildings, especially ones made or inspired by ROBS, mostly Polish architecture. In this case, Jutland, I believe that it's in cooperation with ROBS and inspired as well by the designs. I'm a huge fan. So of these buildings, small ones, especially early architecture, socialist architecture, but also pre-socialist architecture in Poland. This one is for a little bit earlier start, 1950s. Collisions, no collisions, I don't really mind either or, but it definitely makes it easier for you to build them. Bear in mind that no collision-less buildings, please flatten the area before placing them, because they don't have requirement for the ground to be flattened, so you could have some discrepancies. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, and if you're watching my Let's Plays, you will know that I have a tendency to place them in a nice squares, nice blocks, these buildings, as they were in the old times. Anyway, definitely another star of this show, and definitely a keeper on my side. Look at these beautiful details. Amazing. Link in description of the video. Force and Shotkey Special 110 kilovolt cable end pack. This pack contains some 110 kilovolt cable ceiling and compound special, designed by 6 megawatt and 14 megawatt wires. Okay, that's mouthful. Right, so this is again, whatever has a label Shotkey, it's definitely huge thumbs up in my book, because quite realistic price tag on them, plus the realistic design of electricity infrastructure that Shotkey is absolute genius of. This says that is supposed to be connected to 14 megawatt cables. I will go ahead and see if we can find some of these bad boys. Let's see how this is gonna connect. Right, you have 6 cables, right? This one actually has 8 cables. Right, the ends are connected to the ends, and then you have 6 in the middle. And this one is supposed to be 6 megawatt cables. Let's play with these bad boys a bit. So if we connected this one, yeah, these are the ones that are supposed to be connected here. Absolutely gorgeous. They seamlessly connect to the infrastructure. I love it. Definitely love it. That's one of the things that I didn't mention, but this is a 3rd star of the show in my book. I love electricity infrastructure in this game, being electrical engineer by vocation and never worked in a branch, but hey ho, definitely big thumbs up. What about the price tag, I hear you ask? Let's go real quickly and check. Will we find it here? Unfortunately, yeah, these are the ones here, 6 and 14 megawatt inputs. These would be just the switches, so if you want to switch from one to the other, if you want to split your electricity, this is definitely the way to go. Definitely amazing. Link in description of the video. I give you Cantaveti, also known as Dixie County, and South Florida, 1990s. Now this is soon to be underwater state of United States, and the start looks to be 1900s. Sorry about that. Map of the 1900s South Florida. Hopefully some of the areas are above water, unlike now. Map of the play in the early years of settlement of Florida. Florida, 1900s early start. Map has some infrastructure, few recently built railroads to the state of Florida from the north, ports, storages, and churches. Wealthy tourists from New York and the Northeast have flooded into Florida on the new tracks to escape the cold northern winters. Build a society based on farming and tourism. Read helpful tips. Add these customs, blah blah blah. There's another mod that you can subscribe to, and yeah. Anyway, Florida. Let's go and check out where the rail infrastructure is, because I'm really interested in that. That would be probably on the East Coast, so that would be here. Let's see if we have it. Yes, they have wooden sleepers. Perfect. One line. Then we have a warehouse connected here. We have a train station and cargo station. Okay. Another warehouse over here. Another warehouse over here. Another cargo station. Yeah, I think it's a nice attempt to do something that Toprus does. Personal preference here. Toprus does absolutely lion's work on the one of the best, if not the best, map maker with emphasis on the rail infrastructure. But this is absolutely gorgeous as well. You have a lot of preset roads if you want to just start expanding on that. You have some of the, is this keys or the just barrier islands that are connected. You have a couple of ports here. This looks like a ferry port. Absolutely gorgeous. I think it's gorgeous. Map is beautiful. Let's check out the resources. So there's no coal, there's no iron, there's a lot of oil in the south. Is that realistic? Floridians? I did not know that Florida is rich in oil. Then no uranium, no aluminium. Anyway, that's it, leaving it here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.